God, no. Why you gotta be this way? Oh, it's gotta be this way. Good afternoon. It is Saturday. It is raining. Gonna try and get more of this shit done. Holy God. So good afternoon. How the devil are ya? My name is MJ Finch. This is the time. And we are suffering more life. Grief. We are playing once more on PS2. I have upgraded my direct from scratch technology so that I can better stream from PS2. And that is what we're doing. I have done everything basically this morning replayed everything again up to where we last left. I'm sure it won't be too awful, considering the general nature of everything. Hopefully, this won't look quite as awful, but also slightly more awful, on account of the fact that it's being played on native hardware again, and streamed directly from it. Obviously, if there are any issues, please, anyone see them, let me know. We've got, I'm sure there's bound to be some things I need to change or alter in order to ensure everything is going to plan. But yes, as it stands, we've been started from scratch. Everything is, as far as I'm aware, caught up with. Haven't been to Dorm 2, need to remember to do that at some point. I have made some slight changes, as you might be able to tell. Turns out there are a lot of items for changing into health items, so that's handy. We have an abundance. Health boosts, piccolo ammo, nails, amongst other things. Like we're pretty well situated to deal with the general bullshit that we are waiting for, or dealing with. Let's see what else we got. Dillinger. Oh yeah. So I've got a bunch of things that I haven't checked out. I don't think I checked them out last time on account of it being a bit hectic in the what's it called room? Hangar? Is it a hangar? I can't remember. So we'll be listening to a few of those. And yeah, otherwise just doing the do. Like I said, I don't know where we're going from here, but I'm excited. I've revitalized my interest. Although also kind of like, you know how in the second stream, if you've watched, I'm assuming you've watched everything else. I don't know why I'm assuming that. You might not have. It's not required. But in my second stream of this, I had actually replayed all the stuff I did in the first stream, which it turned out, although it took me 2 hours or so, could be done in like 10 minutes. Which, let me tell you, a little bit more depressing to know that I think, this is the 5th, maybe 6th stream I've done of this. Everything got done in about 2.25 hours. But hey, them's the breaks when your game's so terrible and confusing. So, where are we at? Let's see. Nadia Kerensky microrecorder.
Nadia Kerensky, geologist, Daylog, August 8th, 2018, 11:54 p.m. I've just arrived in the shuttle bay. The biohazard alarm is shrieking all over the base. Luke, Angela, and Susan got here before me, but something got to them fast. It made a terrible mess of them. The door has locked behind me. I can't get out, and no one can get in. As the shuttle requires a minimum two-person crew, that means I'm stuck here unless someone makes it through the ducts. Now I think of it, the ducts will be closed in response to biohazard.
Damn.
All things considered, I'd sooner be in midst. Communication still not responding. Yori was the last to transmit a message. Stay alone. Stay alive. He must have been thinking of airborne infection from the necropolis. For the official record, I wish to add this observation. Vita Base is haunted. I can hear some movement in the duct. I hope it's you.
She had a bad time. We're back to Luke.
Susan is dead. Ripped apart. Before communications failed, I got through to Nadja and Ishira. They're on their way. If they make it here safe, we've got a chance to escape. We'll need at least two of us to launch the craft.
Yes.
By the look of it, we'll have to use the manual override to open the bay, so long as Mood opens the override hatch. That means only two of us can escape. I wonder how we'll choose. Toss a coin. I can hear the rumble of bulkheads sealing all over the base. Shira's just made it here in time.
And right
You're
now.
not to come in. And something else is coming.
Right down to it. Oh god. Sorry, but too much emotion. I lose one of the So, what are we going to do next, eh? So, they went and they tried to hide out in the launch shuttle bay thing. Only that did not go so well. Also, these folks, because they need two people to be able to activate the shuttle, but that can't be done because two people together is better. Over here. Nails. So many nails. Right, so what do I need? This needs to go in there. So the grey tag opened the door near me, doesn't it? Yes. That over there, but that's a bad time apparently. You don't want to do that just yet. So we're gonna wait on that. So I think, why don't she put the piccolo ammo in there? Why don't she put the piccolo out? I'm sorry, that wasn't really much of a sentence, was it? She's going to put the piccolo ammo in there, and then she'll use the Dillinger. Then I will give Kenzo piccolo ammo. He's got nails. We can also get over some Dillinger. And a pop gun. Good. Okay. So now what? What's everyone doing? I've completely forgotten, even though I only did all this like a couple of hours ago. Okay, he's still here. Which light?
This one.
Give it a go. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we good. Hello, gorgeous. I love you. Yeah. Yes, my wondrous, gorgeous, amazing wife is here. So, also just realised we haven't actually spoken since Tuesday. We've had some we've been up to some stuff this week, haven't we? Yeah. As I think I mentioned, we went to the cinema on Wednesday. Opening day of 28 years later, The Bone Temple. If you're hearing this and you're thinking about going to see that movie, go fucking see that movie. It was fucking good.
Like, if you didn't like part 1, I think you probably would like part 2, just because I think it's more interesting, for sure.
And if you liked or loved part 1, you will like and love part 2.
Yeah,
Because it's fucking good.
I like part 1, but I love part 2. Like, it was awesome. Part 1 I thought was good, but like, not as good as I was hoping for, but part 2 I loved though.
Yeah. Pages of the mind that part 2 is better, and I can certainly see why. Personally, I feel they're both equally amazing, just in slightly different ways. Although, fair warning, and I have given this warning to everyone else I've spoken to, be prepared for how grotesque it can get.
Skinny titties, that's all I'm saying.
Why would you say this? It gets real graphic at parts. And also one of the greatest sequences ever put to cinema. I don't want to like spoil anything to do with what it is, but trust me, if you watch it, when you get to that moment, you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you're anything like we were, you'll just be sat there going the whole fucking time, because it's genuinely one of the greatest, like, 3.5 minutes of cinema ever put on screen.
Yeah, there's no like sexual violence or anything like that, so basically there's no like suggestion of it. It's just, but like, it's not the worst I've seen, but for like a mainstream movie that's been like, I mean, it is an 18 rating, but it's been a long time since I saw a movie like that in a cinema that actually didn't, you know, shy away from it. It's not as common as it used to be, I feel like, so.
Yeah, it's...
So it might be a little bit surprising just because horror movies these days tend to be like, there is some gore and stuff, but it's usually not in such an extreme way that you have to warn people about it, so there is that.
Yeah. Like she said, it doesn't shy away from it. It has some points to make, and they're pretty good points, and it makes them. Both in terms of the horror and the beauty of life and humanity. Like, there are some... Again, if you've seen the first part, you'll know that one gets quite emotional. And to quote a friend of mine, I cried for 10 minutes. Like, I got teary in the first one. I got teary in the second one too. But they express a lot and hit all sorts of emotions. And that is still absolutely true with the second part.
Like, part 1 was rated at 15, so part 2 is rated 18, which I find quite interesting since they did film them back to back, so it is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think it's probably because part 1 didn't quite go to the lengths of the gore, and also, well, I mean, both of them do have some intriguing drug use, but I suppose they are both for equal reasons. And I suppose the word cunt is used significantly more often. And that in and of itself, once you hit 3, will automatically get you an 18.
Interesting. What is it about that word?
Well, it is considered to be like the worst word we can use in the English language. Why am I suddenly unsure where I'm going or what I'm doing?
It kind of reminded me of a Rob Zombie movie in places.
Yeah, but if Rob Zombie was trying to make like a properly philosophical movie as opposed to just a really cool 70s schlocky movie.
Yeah. Like, the gory parts are not funny in any sense or silly. Like, obviously, some of the characters act silly because they're the ones doing it, but it's not funny in any sense.
Although, speaking of actually, I don't know if you've seen anything, but there's been a reaction because certain the Americans are obviously excited for this movie, as well they should be, but they may be doing it wrong. A TikTok I saw earlier actually really succinctly explains it. You know how some people like to go to movies cosplaying as characters from within the movies?
Yeah.
People are cosplaying as the wrong people for this movie.
Yeah.
Obviously, no one over here is doing it because everyone over here knows not to.
I was actually on the subreddit a few months back when part 1 of like 20 Years Later came out. And there was a post like by some well-meaning Americans who obviously loved the movie, and they were cosplaying as some of the Jimmy characters. And everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you dressed like that? And the poster was just like, what are you talking about? Why is this a bad thing? And then they were told to Google it, and they were just like, oh.
Yeah. Like, I get it. If he's not a cultural thing over there, so naturally it doesn't have the same impact. But it's not good.
It is quite funny.
Yeah. I mean, it serves its purpose really well. And, like, as I was explaining, so I discovered I probably shouldn't go to the cinema on a school day because obviously Paige and I like to discuss these kinds of things for a very long time after the movie, which meant that didn't get a great fuck off. Didn't get a great deal of sleep that night.
Sorry.
But it was worth it because it's so good. It's so worth talking about.
It's nice to have a wife that discusses movies with me.
It is, yes. I'm trying to remember what I was saying. Sorry, I was a bit distracted there. However, do you know, what was I saying? I am lost. What was I saying?
What about the cosplay stuff?
After that, but before I started talking about us staying up late, because there was lots to talk about.
I'm not sure now. I was listening, but I don't know which one exactly.
Whatever I was saying up until I stopped saying it and then started talking about staying up late.
I don't know, sorry.
Yeah. Well, someone will have to remind me in future, because that's gone. I won't be able to finish the film mid-stream. Anyway, yeah. Go see it. It's really fucking good. Don't cosplay as Jimmy Savile. A lot, apparently. That's again, this is what I was saying. The whole point of what I was talking about was
I
that
thought they just meant in general, not like going to the cinema therefore.
no, people are going. That's what I said. I said people go to the cinema dressed as characters from movies. A lot of people in America are going to the cinema dressed as Jimmy Savile to go and watch this movie. Which is obviously a terrible thing to do. To us. Well, in general it's a terrible thing to do, but obviously the Americans don't know this because they don't have... He's not something from their history. He's not... I'm obviously kind of assuming that maybe Americans aren't generally aware of of who he is and what he did.
I know.
Because I'm sure there's bound to be a few that are, because there's always someone.
Ones that are obsessed with British culture, probably, but most of them don't know.
If you're obsessed with British culture and you know about Jimmy Savile, I suppose that is a level of obsession. Like, he was just such a ubiquitous part of life in Britain that I do not remember when I learned who he was. All I know is that my mum used to tell me about how she used to write into his show. Because everyone's parents of our generation has a story of, I once tried to write into Jim will fix it. I really wanted to hang out with Jimmy Savile. And then that turned out to be one of the worst things you could possibly do. To put it simply, the man was a monster. And is accurately portrayed or represented in the movie. Like, the use of Jimmy Savile as an image in that film is spot on.
Doesn't make any sense, but it is.
Yeah, they don't explain it, I will admit that. Like, if you go in like I did, expecting there to be a direct or indirect reason for it, you're gonna come out confused.
I would have expected Kelson to be like, so why are you dressed like that? And Jimmy's like,
Or at least to have made a comment like Jimmy Savile. Because obviously, again, where the world stopped, Kelson would still have recognized Jimmy Savile as being a hero. And would have been kind of like, so why are you dressed like that but doing what you do? Which again, I'm not going to go into spoilers. Because those two things would not line up for someone who still sees him as being the national hero that he was in 2002.
yeah, like I would have expected him to say that because he's old enough to. He was clearly in his 30s when the outbreak occurred.
Yeah.
So like, why would he have said anything?
Like, he would have recognized, what the fuck? Why the... Yeah, because he would definitely have, like, known about him from the earlier days, as well as, like, the Jim will fix it stuff.
I did see some comments of people who hadn't seen the Bone Temple yet, and they were saying that, well, I'm sure it'll be explained in Bone Temple about why he is like Jimmy Savile. Was like, it's not.
Yeah.
It's just not. That's
Like,
probably the only disappointing thing
yeah.
to me. It's just like, will you please fucking explain this?
I was just about to say, like, literally the only negative thing about that is just that one specific thing does not get addressed. Everything else already makes sense. The Teletubby obsession, the Power Rangers choices, like all that, completely makes sense.
Oh my fuck god, there's an amazing scene where like the ringleader character, the villain ringleader, just like has like this monologue about the fucking Teletubbies as if it's like a biblical experience. It's so funny.
Also, the phrase "la la dance" will be one of the most horrifying things for me until death.
I thought she did a dinky dance.
No, it was the la la dance.
Yeah.
Tinky Winky, you mean? No, it was the la la dance.
I liked her dance. I thought it was like, yeah, at least she did her research, I suppose. That's funny.
Do you not remember what was happening in the movie?
I do, but like that's before they go into the bar. What?
But it's after the beginning of the movie.
I was just kind of impressed that the actress actually did her research to
Oh yeah.
do that.
I was watching Ryan Hollinger, who I've mentioned before. Maybe made you watch a video or two of his. He's like one of my favorite YouTubers for video essays on films. He did so he was given like an early screening for 28 Years Later, and was able to interview Alex Garland and Danny, what's his face, the director. And then, of course, because that happened, he was then also given an advanced screening of Bone Temple and got to interview them again, as well as Nia Acosta, the director of the movie, Ray Fiennes, and also the girl who played Jimmy Inc. and the dude who played Samson. And there was some cool stuff in those interviews, including the research that they did. Oh, and also what's his face who played Sir Lord Jimmy.
Jack O'Connell. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
awesome.
he was also in there as well. He was saying that in preparation for the movie, he researched a lot of like serial killer interview footage can't I? Eh. Oh. What happened here? Yeah, and the guy who played Samson, apparently he was selling some of the stuff that he used for his research. You would not guess what the source of a lot of his acting came from. System of a Down.
No, I wouldn't have guessed that.
If we manage to go watch it again, which I know I desperately want to do, maybe after pay for the thing, we might go and see it again. Then we'll watch out for it. See what happens.
You want to watch this movie that was like one of the trailers that was advertised in cinema?
Oh,
It's like this weird horror monkey movie.
Primate.
Is it called Primate?
It's just called Primate. Although I'd like to go and see Hide and Seek 2. No. No. Ready or Not 2. Yeah, there's an upcoming monkey movie. I'm just gonna read this quickly. If you find this blasted baby bug, Carter, then I've hidden the damn thing in the wrong place. I've had it up to here with you scooting the baby bug under my feet, okay? Now you found it. I don't want it anywhere near me again, or I'll stomp your little toy to smithereens. You hear me? Yours, on second thoughts, up yours, Andrew Muir. Okay, that was possibly one of the greatest things in this entire game. Also, yes, I completely forgot to mention, I've attached the magnet that we got from the game board to the baby bug, and apparently you can now use this to go and pick stuff up, and also, why is it black now? It was red a moment ago. That's weird. You can use it to basically scout hallways and not get attacked by monsters, hence this thing. Pretty sure that was red a moment ago, wasn't it? Weird. Hey, there we go. Oh, it's got a different flag. It was a British flag before. Weird. But yeah, so movie Primate coming out. Very much just, well, so I looked it up on, when I was looking at, when I googled it to have a little look into the information, I completely forgot that natural horror is a thing, because I'm so used to reading supernatural horror, but it's just like, you know, it's just a movie about a monkey.
This is 30th of January.
I was going to ask you to make a choice, but I think that's what the answer would be.
I don't know.
I was going to say, would you rather go and see that or watch Bone Temple again?
Stop!
That's not even a choice.
Because I want to see this, but like, I love Bone Temple. You can always like, just get Bone Temple when it comes out on Amazon Prime Video.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm shocked that we still haven't bought the first one.
It's like, it's not that I don't want to watch Bone Temple again, but I also want to watch the movie.
Maybe we'll just have to see what happens. I'd rather go and see Bone Temple again, but I am happy to go and see Monkey Movie, just because the concept amuses me.
Yeah. Because one more monkeys are scary. And honestly, the trailer kind of looks freaky.
Also, I really enjoyed one of the notes that was on the IMDb where it's like, it's actually illegal to own an ape in Hawaii where the movie is set.
It makes me wonder why they're allowed to.
I guess we'll find out when we watch the Monkey Movie. And I'm going to always call it the Monkey Movie. Because it amuses me.
also a trailer for Scream 7, and I don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, I still like. I don't remember the last time I watched Scream 2. Last time I watched Scream 1 was with you. I don't think I ever watched Scream 3 or 4, and I definitely haven't watched any of the new ones. So. Get off me! What is this? Fuck. Well, okay, at least now we're facing the direction that I want to be facing. Right. Now we got all that. I believe I can now get him back to... For some reason I want to say Prunella Scales, but it's not Prunella Scales. What the fuck was that?
It's like a picture of him on IMDb with like a buzz cut. It's like Charlie Hunnam.
Well, I mean, any man will look amazing when he no longer looks like Jimmy Savile. It's a great way of, like, making everyone go, huh, you are actually attractive.
I just remember, like, Jack O'Connell kind of having, like, a scruffy, like, lad type look to him when he was in other stuff, because I remember him from, like, TV shows way back, so...
I don't think I've ever actually seen him in anything. What was he in, just out of interest?
Skins, if you're...
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's why I'm like, huh, he had a glow up. You know what I really want to see in the movies is the Wuthering Heights movie. The thing is, I'm aware it's not like an adaptation of it, really. It's more like a weird kind of...
Well, it's What's-Her-Face, isn't it? So it's the woman who did Saltburn.
Yeah, it's
which
like
is,
a weird whimsical sort of thing.
like, that alone makes me go, yeah, I'll go see that.
Oh yeah, it has Jacob Elordi in it, obviously. Martin Clunes, isn't this weird? But as...
We will make him a romance movie star.
I think it's Wuthering Heights, not a romance.
I know. I paid attention when you talked about it.
Some people think it is, I don't know.
Also, what part of what I said did not make it obvious it was a joke?
Yeah, I want to watch it, so I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I'd be interested in seeing it, but I want to read it first. So.
Comes out in February.
No, I wonder why. It's not a romance movie, but we'll release it the day before Valentine's Day.
Well, it's just because it's marketing.
I know.
But also, maybe this version of it is more of a romance, I don't know.
Again, it's What's-Her-Face who did Saltburn. It won't be.
Oh.
I think she'll know. I think she understands.
She's very talented.
She really is. Emerald Fennel.
Yeah, Saltburn's awesome.
Yes, it is. If you've not seen
It was some
Saltburn,
kind of
also
overlock.
check
I've cut right
Don't
through
if
it.
you're a child.
Wow, okay. Immediately I was like, wow, this is kind of cool, the way they've got random scribblings on the wall, but then I saw Creative Unreality, and I'm like, well, really? Creative Reality is the company that made this game? That's not very clever.
Fucking set design of this movie is amazing.
Kill a Trimorph. Angel.
The costume.
Wormwood. That's the thing that was mentioned before.
I want to watch this in the cinema, but I'm kind of afraid to.
The writing on the wall.
Because Saltburn had some fucked up stuff in it.
The writing on the wall.
I don't really know if I want to sit in the cinema with other people watching that.
I'm sorry, what the fuck? Oh, Ben Gunn is alive.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you.
Ben Gunn
She
is alive,
is the
but he is also
fairies'
absolutely
midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atomies athwart men's noses as they lie asleep. Queen Mab.
I recognize the quote, Romeo and Juliet, but who do you think Queen Mab is?
More than Queen of Crows, I can tell you. She's bounded in a nutshell, but counts herself Queen of Infinite Space.
Do you live in the kitchen?
He lives
Where
in a
else
kitchen.
would I
That's a
live?
stupid fucking
How you
question.
managing for food?
There's
Do
plenty
you
of
live in a
food cans.
kitchen? Well,
and
where else
plenty
am I
of
gonna
meat.
live? How are you doing for food? I live in a kitchen.
What's happening?
I've gone into this canteen kitchen area and there's a crazy guy behind the counter, and this character, who's a complete fucking idiot anyway, asked him how he's surviving in a kitchen.
There was a note in a vac tube on Sunset Boulevard. Was that from you?
Ah, Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah.
I send all my mail to Sunset Boulevard.
I'll keep that in mind. The name says John Farr on your ID badge.
Yes, that's right. I'm John Farr. Dr. John Farr. Medical officer. Biolab... something... No, that was in another country. And besides, the wench is dead. I'm Ben Gunn, alone on Trimorph Island. Pieces of white, pieces of white. X marks the spot to Captain Flint's chest.
Okay.
Ha ha!
Enigma Mission Bacon Slicer. What? Oh,
I'm part of the Enigma mission.
Enigma. Total mystery to me. I saw your ship crash. Laughed my head off.
The base directional beacon was out. There was a mother of a dust storm, and the terrain around here ain't exactly flat. I'd say we were lucky to make it here in one piece. Hey, you knew we were coming.
moment.
I wondered who's been putting keys and stuff in absurd places.
Yeah, that was me. It's all a part of your intellectual training. Puzzling things out. I got it from Martian Mayhem.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're a Martian Mayhem fan.
Bacon slicer.
It's the only game in town.
What the hell is that?
It's my very own bacon slicer. Constructed by my own hands.
Why build your own bacon slicer?
God, I hate
To
this.
slice bacon.
No,
There's
Ben
no
Gunn.
arguing
Him,
with
I'm
that.
kind of amused by. It's fucking Karn who annoys the shit out of me.
You ever talk to Mood?
Since she woke up, she's too busy shielding you three to chat with me. She's protecting
Queen
you
Mab.
from Queen Mab. Every second of every hour.
We are in you and around you. We, the one of Akarak, solitary and myriad. We are in the rhythm of your blood and breath. Beat by beat, breath by breath, you come closer to our
Okay.
enfolding arms.
We're not gonna address that then, are we?
Those red tags round your neck. Would you spare me one?
One's for me, and one's for my true love.
Okay.
I won't say a thing until you bring me a pumice stone, so get lost.
I don't even want to know why you
I
want
won't
a
say a
pumice
thing
stone,
until
but
you
I've
bring
got
me a
one,
pumice
so that's
stone.
fine. So can I not look at anything else that's going on over here? That was by far one of the weirdest moments in an otherwise extraordinarily weird game. Fuck. Now I need to get a pumice stone to him. That shouldn't be too bad, actually. So yes. To further the question, anyone reading any good books lately? I know I am. Although I am heartbroken since finishing Tom's Crossing, I have returned to a reread of Kafka on the Shore by Haruki Murakami, because at least, although if I can't read something as spectacular as Tom's Crossing, at least I can stick with something that I know and love already. And then after that, I'll be reading King's Sorrow by Joe Hill.
I'm reading Shuggy Bane by Douglas Stewart. It's about like this Scottish family in the 80s who are like extremely poor, and their mother has an addiction to alcohol. And their dad is like around, so he's largely outside of the last time as well. And one of the kids' name is Shuggy. His real name is Hugh, but and it's just basically about them in the 80s and 90s. I'm really loving it actually. I find all the characters quite interesting. And I think Shuggy is gay or something. I think it is a queer story. I think I saw that somewhere.
Yeah. What's his face who wrote it is gay.
Yeah, I see. His other book is also about two gay men. So.
Which is not to say that gay men can only write books about gay people, but obviously, when it comes to a story that's about like a coming of age when living in a specific place type story, it's usually derived from personal experience.
Yeah, typically, especially if the author has multiple books about gay men specifically, it's just like, well, you're obviously gay, right? Like, it's usually obvious, and authors who are gay or bisexual tend to have, gay or bisexual characters anyway, just because most people write about what they know about. So. As the dude over here is writing a gay romance. Although, Nathan is bisexual. Yeah.
They are aware. Well, they might be aware. Go back and watch some of my old videos and you might find out.
That sounds like you should say you know.
What? No. How did you reach porn? Where did that leap of logic come from? Just talking about the times when I was talking about my sexuality in the previous videos. I have not made porn. I will not subject anyone to porn involving me. That would be horrific.
You make porn.
Just bad. Yeah. How do you have an issue with that?
I want to make those like stuff that I found.
Do you have money for drinking people stuff?
I think so.
Well, I suppose I do need to head to Tesco, so. Hello, puppy. Is there not a vac tube in here? If not, why isn't there? Hello. Can you come here? No? Okay. Oh, yeah, there is. Haha! Use the vac tube. Pumice stone. Can you keep those? For Matlock. Here's your pumice stone, you fucking weirdo. How?
I won't say a thing until you bring me a pumice stone.
A pumice stone.
I won't say a thing until you bring me a pumice stone.
A pumice stone? What use is that?
What use are you?
There was a note in a vac tube about something. Those red tags round your neck. Would you spare me one?
One's for me, and one's for my true
I have a
love.
pumice stone.
I won't say a thing
Okay.
until you bring me a pumice stone, so get lost.
Oh, I didn't take it out of the thing. Wait, what? Did I not take it out of the box? I did. Did he take my pumice stone and then fuck off? Oh, he left the tag on the table. Fair enough. Red tag. Oh, good. Everything gotta go to Matlock. Hopefully I'm safe in here with the madman.
other one sounds good, really good too, but this one also sounds
I did listen to that, so I can get rid of it. Doo-doo. I've been playing without hearing the sound, so I forgot all about the awful doos. Is that in there?
you can use ground chicken or ground turkey.
Should be everything that I need. I'm gonna do a quick little save. Overwrite the file. Dude. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go and do some shit. Yuri. I have a bigger gun now. Great one, isn't it? And that's the red one.
There's like a recipe that this person has for like a coconut
Oh,
pasta,
good.
which sounds really simple.
Ew, that doesn't look good. Coconut rice, however, does. Use trimorphed animals. What the fuck? A white tag. Now I finally have one. Hooray! Oh, I see. Oh, that's fucking grim. Ew. And also kind of sad. Right. What does Violin have to say? Tell me more.
Mei Ling, my new supervisor, they look. To hell with all that. You're right, Angel. We should have disobeyed orders. Now we are dead for sure. Or worse.
A little bit like BMO.
It was 11:45 when they opened the regal tomb, and I saw what happened next. People running, people screaming, people changing. I remember your warning about contagion, so I stay clear of Biolab. Something tells me I've been infected, and I don't want to pass it on to you. I make straight for Jolab if it's empty. If the vacuum's working, I'll get this message through to you. Jolab's deserted. No sign of any trouble here. Quarantine procedures seem to be in operation. Oh hell, I should have locked the mining side door with my talk. Just didn't think of it in all the panic. I go and look for it. Jolab's being breached. Something's oozing through the vent. Something big. It's wearing familiar faces, and they all looking at me. I can't get out. I'll send this message through with a tag right now. Run like hell to the mining site and lock the door, would you? Hope you and John survive all this.
Well, that
Good
didn't sound
luck,
good.
Angel.
Based on what?
You're a remarkable woman, Mei Ling.
What? What do you want? What? What? Thwip. What's up with whip?
Sometimes Nathan does this to me just to make me laugh, and I'm not feeling that great. I can't stop laughing whenever he does
Just
it.
say thwip
Yeah.
or whatever. What do you want?
so stupid. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much. But it's really easy to make me laugh.
It's not. Well, no, it is, because all I have to do is staring. See?
I think it's more because it's Nathan. Like, other people don't make me laugh that much.
Yeah, don't come in here and stare at my wife. Bucko! Bucko! Tony! What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Flourless peanut butter chickpea muffins. They look fucking gross.
Peanut butter chickpea muffins.
Yeah, I suppose if, like, you need to be gluten free, but that sounds fucking gross.
Yeah, and I like chickpeas. I like peanut butter. I like muffins.
Maybe they would taste good, but I just don't like the sound of it.
Jesus. Oh my god, this really is the precursor to fucking Dead Space. That's astonishing. Examine the rover. Really, that whole thing?
Unmanned
That's actually kinda
exploration.
cool. Use computer. Rover control. Rock cutter. Trimorphs. Huh. Current user Howard Pickman. What? There you go. And for a moment there, I thought she just died. Which it did do to me earlier, actually. It was quite weird. I was doing the the repair of the chamber to mood, the hallway to mood, and for some reason the game crashed when I tried to put on the respirator, so that was weird. Okay, weird rock thing. Are you a marker? Use the rock sample with, I'm
A job waiting
assuming,
to be finished.
Martian rocks? Nope. Resonator? Well, that's not a nice sound. What the fuck? Oops.
Whoops.
Maybe I should look at information. Oh my god, there's a corpse in here. I didn't even realize. Another gun. Remote control Spiritus. Linger. Oh, we're just fucking flush with guns right now. Open drawer. Shaped rock. Brown herbs. Aha. Brown herbs is good. Because they're the ones that make more health items. So many health items. Salmon rock.
9 shapes in all.
Oh, rocks. That is the question.
A Martian rock. Was it sent
It
by
really doesn't,
factual or
but
received?
That's the question, I suppose.
Does it matter either way?
Nini is also here.
Yes, she is. She finally being good girl.
She's smelly, I'm gonna have to wash her today.
Yes, sticky girl.
And she's had, like, gross cheese feet for a while. It was like a few days after I had washed her, so I was like, I can't wash her again. So,
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta deal with the stonky feet.
like, usually she's like this in the summer because a combination of mine and Nathan's foot and also hers because we sleep in the same bed, so like she'll get even grosser and stuff, so I have to wash her like sometimes 3 times a month in the heat wave times. So like I didn't expect, dead of winter to be her this stinky as she is apparently.
Have I been to the number 1? Yeah, I have. That's why I've got the spare. Damn. Okay.
She gets well nice and pretty for tomorrow.
Yeah.
By the gonna say where we're going because she'll freak the fuck out if I say it.
She will lose her mind.
But it's somewhere she always loves to go.
Fortunately, she is incapable of putting together the context and meaning of our sentence. Okay, that doesn't do anything.
Unidentified psionic activity in base center on Geolab.
I'm sorry, what?
High probability of severe damage to human psyche.
Found chicken with mushroom sauce thing. This is like a mushroom like stroganoff thing.
What is going on? Did the game just crash on me? I think it did. Fuck. Well, that's just rude. Yeah, the game crashed. Again! Ugh. Reset. Just in case anyone was wondering, yes, it is indeed a PS2. For some reason, it doesn't read this disc straight off. It always cuts to this. Doop. Apologies for this. Was not planned. Did not wish for it to happen. But it did. In the meantime, let's see what my friend Osho was saying. Oh, I see. Very nice, very sweet. I'm glad you were thinking about our times as children.
What was he saying?
Basically, he messaged me earlier saying, was thinking about you yesterday, to which I responded with the gif from Mean Girls. Well, we were driving home, and it was the kind of weather that always reminds me of my youth. Days spent playing down the park or staying in and playing video games. We were obviously a huge part of it. So when I get that nostalgic feeling, enter my thoughts. Good times we shared as children. It was not much of a childhood, but it was yours.
Unidentified psionic activity in
Yuri. Not interested in your bullshit today. Put this in there. Now I'm out of space. Martian Gothic. Yuri's dead. Okay. Those in the rock cutter. Search the dead body again. The ammo and another gun and a remote control. Proceed. Oh shit, it's going to space. A thing happened. Was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? We will never know. Shaped rock. Oh good, hello. Shoot the lady. Do 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 do. Let me guess. We use these and then it fills the holes, because for some reason there are holes in it. That means we need another piece, I'm guessing. Okay. I suppose that was a thing, yeah. What happens if I use the resonator with it now? That's what I'm intrigued by. Still sounds awful. What did I just do? That is the actual rover, huh? I guess... So I assume then that means I need to send it to wherever there might be another rock. But as it stands, I don't know where. Can I not? Vacuum. She's got so many guns. Two Dillingers? No, two Dillingers, two Piccolos. Jesus. Fucking armed to the teeth on this fucking Martian base right now. Take on John Carpenter's Ghosts of Mars with this armory. Examine the rover. Okay.
A train find a mini rover for unmanned exploration.
So he tells me I don't want to be standing there trying to do it. So I've got a white key. Too many guns. I should go down to the med bay again, actually. Doop, 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 doop. Annoys me that I can't use that fucking cupboard over there. That would be so much useful. So much more useful.
Once liquidized,
That wasn't what
it
I wanted
supplies
to
a
know.
neural booster.
Use the computer. Extract the chemical. Cannot skip this silly animation. Any space? No, no space. even more health items. 22 health items. That is ridiculous for any survival horror game. Don't open the locker. Use the vac tube. Let's just try and put some of these in there. There's no need to have so many. Now what, though? Suppose I gotta go and see what's up with the disgusting animal lab. Ooh, my little hungry one, my hungry one. Would you like a bit of my bologna? Ooh, looks like the toaster's done. Toaster's done. Time to spread on a bit of my bologna. Yeah, last time I also forgot about the fact that there's a monster in there. Just ready and waiting to fuck my ass up. Honestly, so did I. And then I didn't. And I was as surprised as you were. The fuck was that? The fuck was that? Fuck this game. Examine trimorph.
The extrusions of the lab animals. Failed rat trimorphs.
I don't know. What would use with gross flesh growths? I don't know. Gloves. A spectrometer.
I think it's a spectrometer. It analyzes the wavelengths of colors into numerical values.
So I made some notes based on some of the things earlier as well. Locker. Light wavelength numerical value of the yellow shade in Seeger's painting. Which I'm assuming means we need to use the spectrometer on something. But obviously that's not particularly useful right now because I don't even know where the thing that's supposed to open is. So I've been in one, been there, been there, been there. Back to Karn and see if Crazy Guy has anything else to say. Maybe mood might help me. I doubt that somehow. Can I have a bacon slicer? I've already brought you a pumice stone.
I won't say a thing until you bring me a pumice stone. I won't say a thing until...
Okay. What does mood have to say? Anything new, I wonder? Allen B, bacteria, base P. Then gun. No, we don't.
We must stop
How do you know
meeting
this?
like this.
There's a survivor in the base. Ben Gunn.
Really?
Yes, indeed. He's in a right-old state,
Oh.
raving bonkers. His real name is John Farr, a medical doctor. If you play your cards right, he may be able to help you out.
He mentioned a name. Angel.
Yes, I know he
Has
did.
the game crashed
My
again?
Omniscan tells me everything that's happening in the base. And below.
Kenji, Martian life. Martian life?
How much has been discovered so far about living organisms under the surface of Mars?
As for living organisms, they're all located
meters or
15
more.
meters and more under the Martian surface, below the permafrost.
What kind of organisms are they?
Now there's
Thank you.
a mystery.
And what mystery is that?
Find out for yourself.
Martin car.
What do you know about Martin Karn?
I know that he's one of your fellow members on the Enigma mission. Before his young son was killed, he was involved in covert operations for Earth control.
Oh no.
It's reported that he killed 9 men. At the time, he was very close to Allenby. Now, officially, Khan has returned to his original vocation as a mining engineer. By the way, this is the first time he has
Yeah.
volunteered for any mission. Curious, don't you think?
Could you tell me more about Karn?
Khan is not all he
informative.
seems to be.
Paranormal activity.
Mood. Do you think this space is haunted?
That's
Why,
bloody.
of course it is. That's bloody obvious, isn't it? Alien music and ghostly voices from billions of years ago echoing down the corridors. Objects moving on their own. I'd call that a haunting, wouldn't you?
Those sounds, they're getting into our heads, driving us crazy. What can we do about them?
I'd take an interest in
Funny, you have to
three-dimensional
go and do
art.
something with
if
the
I
big
were
statue. Fair enough. The Contagion.
Have you any words of advice?
If you haven't worked it out already, stay well apart from each other. A distance of at least 10 meters.
We've been infected, all 3 of us.
Yes. I just couldn't bring myself to tell you. Very hard cheese. If you need more information, look in the text files in those dull little base computers. Password, Trident.
The Lords of Egypt.
We found a book, The Lords of Egypt.
That's nice.
There was a name underlined in it.
That was
That's
one
nice
of the
too.
most useless things I have ever heard in a game. At least of all this game. Right. So now fucking what? Guess I'm gonna go back to playing with that remote control thingy then. Yuri. Okay, fair enough. Nope, she's back. Oh. Just nail it to the floor. I feel like that would be useful. Silent Hill 4 let you do that. Through the control. Let's try A1 then, I guess. I'm just going to be doing it this way.
A job waiting to be finished.
Anything useful? Right.
A trail finder mini rover for unmanned exploration.
I assume she'd say something if something actually comes back, right? Pretty sure I have lost health.
A trail finder.
In case anyone was wondering what, my logic is currently the white section looks like frost. She said something about something being under the permafrost, so why not check those areas out first? I assume I'm missing something, because there's no way they would just make you trial and error this.
A trail.
Riveting. Utterly riveting. I suppose I'd better actually respond to you, hadn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, so. Yeah, I read all the messages.
I also. Is he watching?
No.
Wait, how's your hot wife?
And how's your hot wife? I mean, he'll hear it anyway.
I don't mind. I told Jess I think she's hot anyway, so.
A trail finder.
You'll get further context to this when you watch today's VOD. Okay, A3. Anything? Anything? No.
A trail finder.
A4. You sunk my battleship. He says, Jess is fine, thanks. Someone had a note about this. Who has a note? Oh yeah, we're losing health. That's what the fucking headache thing is, isn't it? We're literally just dying. That's annoying. Who had that note, though? She did. So that means it should be out here. In the wall. Cigarettes. No. Oh, it's in the other. Oh. I know where it is. It's annoying. Please stay down. Please stay down. No, that's not staying down, you dick. That's what you get for not staying down. Here we go. Note. Pikmin. I think that's the one. Let's put this in. No. Shut up. Use the ginger.
Piccolo gun.
Examine the notes. Oh, look! C6. That makes sense. Paste the notes back there. We don't have to... I was right about there being a clue, but... should have paid more attention earlier. Because I just sort of ignored it this time. Hoorah. No. You stay down, mirror. Use computer. C6. Wow, if I'd have been just going across, that would have taken me ages to get there by random, not random, by brute force. Brute smarts. Here's what you did. Oh, fuck! Fuck.
What element did that come
It's that bit there. I'm not sure. Don't eat the thing. It's this cool little stand thing that the phone goes on.
Yeah, these nanas got it for Christmas. That's quite cool.
It is very cool. Take Martian rock! It is very cool. I like it. But now I'm sad. I've got to build a new one.
But it's still usable, though.
Yeah, but it looks awful.
Oh, yeah. I just don't understand how she did that. Are you sure she did it?
Well, I took it out of her crate. And it's obviously been chewed up, so... either she did it, or you did it.
Maybe it just fell off somehow, and then she just saw the piece on the floor and ate it. I just don't understand how she would have got up there and just ripped it off the thing.
Same way she gets up there for everything.
Yeah, I just think she never does stuff like that, though.
She was doing that this morning.
I just find it a bit strange. Like, she's not that destructive as a dog.
Not a dog.
Like, if it was Kiwi, I'd be like, yeah, probably. But I think it's never been all that destructive.
Well, I don't know. I don't know any other ways for her to have gotten into her crate.
That's why I find it. That's why I think maybe it just got broken off and then she just saw it on the floor and ate it. Would say that that she probably didn't do it maliciously then.
I'm not saying she did it maliciously.
Well, she has done stuff maliciously, like, you know, pissed on the bed.
Well, yeah, but that's... I mean, I don't imagine she would have made a connection between this random thing and me.
That's what I think is weird. But she has toys to chew on, and she's also not really, like, a chewing dog. She just kind of plays with stuff.
Oh, what the fuck is that? The music's gone away for now. Okay. Now what? What does that mean? What did I achieve? Don't understand. That one there. Yeah. Yeah, figure you up.
I just know that I don't always need a charging radio if I was going to be in.
What the fuck? That just something evacuated ghosts? Did she say what? So the white tag should be. I mean, why else would a white tag exist if not for either the Boulevard Saint Michel, Whitehall, or 42nd Street ones? Because nothing else seems to take them. Wow, she's got nearly no health left. Two dealers. Get her out of this room, because I don't trust it. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. Yeah, let's put the spare gun in here. Why not? Right, let's go see if Kenzo examining that far room will get us anywhere. I like how Karn has had nothing to do lately. He's just standing in a corridor like a dipshit. No, he's not. He's standing in the canteen with the insane legend, who may or may not be Ben Gunn. Oh, really? Double teaming me now. What the fuck? You can go about your business too, sir. I didn't get the tag. Oops. Fuck. Why are you taking so many shots, you bitch? The people who say it to me university. Please stay put. Don't wish to fight with you. These are plenty of health items. That's not. Is that the painting that I assumed it was? No, it's not. Ah! Go away. Don't want to play with you. You know, it just occurred to me I haven't had a mental breakdown so far this day. That's quite nice. Of course, I did just curse it. What the fuck? Why is this a random Chinese room? What the hell? Diabolus! It's an overkill. Duct panel. Down right here. Fair enough. Seriously, the decor of this place is fucking nonsense. Ooh. Open jar. A needle and thread. Oh, okay. Also, why is there a fire? Do you need a fire? An open fire? On which to roast those chestnuts? Spiritus fireplace. Cool.
Cool.
What's the matter, Kenzo? You've never seen a fucking fire before? Gonna save. God only knows what's gonna happen now. Oh dear God. I pointed out how batshit insane this game is. There's not a thing in here, is there? Spiritus fireplace. That works out pretty nicely because I've got a Spiritus remote control. Just turns off. Ooh, black tag. Just turns off the fire, huh? Hologram. Why did you have to turn it off then?
Hologram fires are just so last year.
If it was a hologram, why couldn't you just stick your hand in like a fucking manly badass dude? Or someone who's aware that it's a hologram. Hey, why don't we have holograms yet? Because you're in the room with me, right? But why? I mean, I know we have a sort of rudimentary hologram system. That's why you're able to go and see Hatsune Miku or the Gorillas live in concert, but we should be having like proper, real, confusing the shit out of your grandparents' holograms. Back to mood. I heard a noise, but I did not. I was confused. Okay, black tag me, please. Oh, shit. I just left that in there, huh? Fuck. I didn't send it. What is wrong with me? Hello. Get out of the blah, blah, blah. Get out of the corridor, please. No running in the halls. No eating food in the classroom. Put the broom down. What?
Yes, Mr.
Yes. See me after class. She wiggled her eyebrows at me. Don't stand so close to me. Ah! You definitely don't stand so close to me. Don't stand so close to me. You know how bad girls get. Sometimes it's not so easy to be a teacher's pet. The hallway, she sees him. He starts to shake and cough. Just like the old man in that book. I still need to read it. I have got it on the shelf ready for my reads.
I have two copies. I have like a regular copy and then an annotated one. So something.
I've prepped your annotated one.
I haven't read that one yet, but I have.
Can't see much in there. It's full of shadows and sounds I can't put a name to.
But that was a long time ago. There's three different persons.
Well, search the dead body.
Yeah, I was suggesting that
Laser scout. I can read French. Oh! Oh no. Excuse you, big monster dude. Now what the fuck? I know what I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm gonna save. Then I'm gonna go get the remote control car. Because that's a bad... I don't know. I've got two ways I can go right now. Both of which are blocked off by monsters. Oh, fucking Yuri, why did she not stop? I let go of the movement button and she just ran right into his waiting arms. Matlock and Yuri, love story for the ages. Fuck off. Fuck off for the ages. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you, Bina. Like, what? You don't have to fuck off. You can stay there. Oof. What is with these people and randomly announcing creepily that they like things? I like oily rags. I like laser scalpels. Also, I think I know what that's for. I just had 2 seconds to think about it. Is the laser scalpel to get through the creepy biolab flesh wall thing? Leave me alone, Yuri. Fuck. The sounds in this game are so busted. Like I noticed earlier, when you go into that one room where everything sounds echoey, when the music plays, it also goes echoey, as if the music is diegetic. Which is stupid. Oh, I was right. Riveting. And then they flop creepily down. Excuse you? Don't like these sounds. They are not good sounds. Somehow, a corpse on an operating table is one of the least worrying things I have seen. Thermalizer?
If I can get a sample of the original contagion source, I can superheat it in the thermalizer.
Microscope.
Under an electron microscanner, any bacteria in our blood will show up larger than tadpoles in a pond. All I need are blood samples
So I've got to get a trimorph tissue sample.
It may look like pure Frankenstein, but I've a notion the gun was operating with some alien science here.
It was almost the correct pronunciation of Frankenstein. Also, I'm not even facing the computer anymore. Oh, a password.
It may look like pure.
Oh, laser scalpel is not the solution to all my problems. Is it a blood sample? Tell me I can just get a blood from there without having to go and try and get it from... Jesus, where's its head? Gruesome indeed. At least it's kind enough to be wearing tighty whities. So now everyone needs to give me some blood samples. Which is what I did before when I made everyone give me blood samples. And the fourth one is clearly to get off of a trimorph, which is not my idea of a fun Saturday afternoon. He says whilst playing this video game on Saturday afternoon. Put that in there. Screwdriver in there. The scarab in there. And the book in there. Because those are things I'm going to need in that hallway. So that makes sense. Also, I need to fly. So I will And I return. I also did a little bit of a read ahead, because fuck it, who cares? Obviously these are things...
Well, that's my blood sample done.
We're going to do it for everyone. Not that one. I also know that apparently... One, those in there. Put that in there. That's fine. Death all good. He needs some health items, so he can have those. Put that in there as well. What? You seen that? There's something very... that keeps bugging out to show some stuff that's definitely not there. That's interesting. We don't have the Diabolos, or Diabolos, however you want to pronounce it. Anyway, so we'll go with Corny, the good old Martin Khan. Yep, fuck off. Okay. Is that why you put blood in there? Or
What you want from me, Matlock?
what if you'd have put the
blood?
What if you go, what do you want? You put the blood in the tube, and then she comes back and goes, actually, I require a semen sample. What would you have done then, huh, Karn? What would you have done then? Apparently. Ugh. I'm not really. I'll just have whatever you're having.
So I'm looking for something to make, but I don't want it to be overly complicated with a lot of ingredients. Crap. Can't be fucking bothered with that. Like, I want to do meatballs, but like, I also just want to do something that's just a 1 pan thing.
I don't know. No sound effect for that, huh? Who needs a sound effect? So where is that? That should take us then directly from the yellow door to the rainbow door. Nice! So yes, I did read that ahead of time. During my little BRB. You there, ogre. Not in there. Let's take him somewhere safe. Such as in here. Oh, it's phasing through the world. Fuck off now. Now we gotta go to her. She can now make a straight run all the way to the far end. What else has she got? Just a little weapon. Shit. That's fine. Can you go through the door or... Yuri, no. I do not have time for you right now. You're so fucking needy. Ah, no. Muir. Muir, I was not expecting you. That works out. I'll take that. So now I should be able to just come straight down here. Where the fuck did that one go? Hey! Nice. Oh. Now we're all in the same part of the building. That's not good. Hi! It's been a while, Kenzo. Right, so apparently, if you recall, going through the event last time resulted in instant death. But it is entirely doable without instant death, so... Fuck if I can figure out how, though. Electronic screwdriver. Oh my god, they actually do have sound effects on that one, for some reason. See, last time I tried to go in that one, she was all like, "There's a fucking monster in there. I don't want to go." 11 saves 3. Do not remove memory card. I did not. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me now, Father? So apparently, Kenzo needs to be in the mood for dancing, romancing. Whoa, so bright. Choose the magical rock. Ah, I see. So that's, yeah.
Now you go up. Now you go down.
So, did I lock it or open it?
Now you go
So
up.
now she needs to fucking book it through there. Fucking leg it. That's fine. Take your time. I'm sure there's not a life-threatening goopy monster waiting for you. Oh look, there is.
It's almost at my bedside, Kenzo.
When do I do this? When do I do this? You sound so panicked. I sound more panicked than you do.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Whew. You did it, Kenzo. You're a hero.
Wow,
A
that-
genius. Mind
You saved my life,
I never
but
say
fuck
that
you,
to
I'm not
your
gonna tell you that. Use desk. What's it? Yes, there is.
There's something about a locked desk.
Channel 5.
June the 21st, 2018. I once blamed Martin for our son's death. I wish to God I hadn't. Martin got involved in dangerous business for Allenby, and our son got caught in the crossfire. Bad things happen, usually to the wrong people. Martin said he wants to come to Mars and hold me in his arms. Keep your feet on the earth,
I see.
Martin.
Martin?
No, because
Martin Khan?
no one on
It
Earth
couldn't
has
be
the name
anyone
Martin.
else. Judith and Khan had a son together, and the boy died. No wonder Khan was so eager to come to Mars. He wanted to know if Judith had forgiven him, but when he saw the state of the base, he must have known what he'd find. Khan, I found Judith Haraway. I know you came expecting the worst, and I won't pretend the news is good. But at least she's not being used as a puppet by the bleak spirit in this place. She's quiet and still.
I know you came
I'm sorry.
expecting the worst, but
I
it's
really
the worst.
Voice password required.
I don't use the computer otherwise. No, I can't. Interesting.
Voice.
So not only does he like oily rat, take alarm clock. Okay. Not only does he like oily rags, but he's stung to death.
She was stung to death. Bloody
Rainbow
extras.
tag. What the fuck is that on the wall over there? What the fuck? Ugh. What? I opened the door and I game over it. What the fuck? Okay. Right, well, at least we know what this does, or how to do this. What do you want for dinner? Is that actually open? No.
Now you go up.
saw her with Khan 3 years
Does
back.
something different if you check
Her computer might tell me more.
Interesting. Are you what? You're going to Tesco?
You need to go to Tesco, so yeah.
Well, my plan was to go tomorrow. I guess I'm going to Tesco tonight then. So, I assume then that means that because he's just down there, that we're too close. But now that I can get the rainbow tag, I should be able to open up that other door. Which in turn, actually, you know what, maybe he shouldn't do that. Maybe it should be Karn. Where's the door? The fuck happened to the door? Ah! No, leave me alone. You go about your business, I'll go about mine. I am stuck on a fucking piece of geometry. God damn it! Fucking game. At least it's a lot quicker to get here now. That's nice. I'll deny you access. Hello.
Access denied.
Fuck right off, Yuri. No. Just Yuri. Weird seeing him over here now. So used to everyone being trapped in their own little areas, that now everyone can just mix and match as we see fit. Feels kind of odd. Oh. Fuck.
Door malfunction. Computer override required.
Well, now that he's far away, I suppose it's probably safe for her to go out. But where do I go now? 'Cause I don't know. The alarm clock.
An alarm clock, German manufacture, probably 1950s, inscribed from Martin.
Okay. A 60, nearly 70-year-old German clock. Defaced with a dude's name. It is. Ah. So Kenzo still needs to provide his blood sample. Tell you what, let's take her back down to the lab. Unless that's too close. Guess we'll find out. Oh, shut up. I was about to say, oh, so she can fit through there just fine without getting caught on stuff, and then she got caught on stuff. Those things are really pointless, the way they just keep disappearing. It's stupid. But really, at this point, what else is there to say? Here. In the beta room. Okay. Right, let's get him to send over a blood sample then. Whoa. Sorry, I do that to my own work. At least he has a safe room he can go to now. Oh, fuck! It's not this one. Make my neck throb. So nice of it to just stand there and wait while I open the door. Right. Syringe. New.
Well, that's my blood sample if anyone wants it.
Because of course, why would anyone want it? Oh, you can't. Interesting. So he's gonna have to go down there himself. Right. So. Oh, did I ever listen to this? That sounds familiar.
Jean Merrow, Daylog, August 8th, 2018, 6:37 a.m. The last batch of recruits to our merry band has just made planet fall. 2 exogeologists, a bacteriologist, and a mining engineer. That brings Vita Base up to its full complement of 58 members. We're right on schedule for the Vita project. Haraway gave the newcomers the usual pep talk. They listened with happy shining faces just like I did 3 months ago. They weren't told about the big secret we unearthed down below. When they do hear about it, and when they see it, they'll be looking over their shoulders come nightfall like the rest of us. Sometimes I think Mood is the only one who has a clue what's going on. 11:03 p.m. I've just finished a double shift down below. We're all getting pretty nervous. No one likes what's going on, but no one says anything. 3 months more and I'll be out of here. Roll on that.
Okay.
I don't sleep at nights.
Um. Right, yeah, so I've sent the blood samples. So now she can collect the blood samples. All that blood. It's blood. What's that smell? It's blood.
Gruesome.
Can I take blood? Nope. No blood. Okay.
An alarm.
Oh, a Ben Gunn sample.
This has been adapted to separate blood types
That
and
doesn't make any fucking
simultaneously
sense.
combine them with another substance.
So what, do I put all the blood in there? Oh. Three 17229154864. Oh no. There's not enough light for me to be visible. Hello, I am still here. Oh, thank you. 3172. Ah! Thank you. I love you. I know. It still took me by surprise. 29154864. Use computer. 3172. No. 2915. Hey. Oh. Another Judy Haraway. No, it's not.
It's February the 19th, 2018. We're still searching for Terence Whitaker's body. At least, we're going through the motions. It didn't take long to establish that the soil on the grave had been pushed aside from below. And those bare footprints circling the base, then veering off towards Olympus Mons. I try not to think about it.
So they buried a
Poltergeist
body and then
activity continuing.
Judith Haraway, project
in
director.
every other one of the
I've
Judith
heard her
Haraway
voice before,
recordings.
but where?
The Contagion. Oh. Did I write this down? No. But I feel like there was a thing, wasn't there? John Farr on PA. This is what I used to sound like back when everyone was alive and well. Oh, right. Ben Gunn. Emergency report, August 8th. I have completed a primitive antidote to the Martian rod-oval spiral combinations, which show increased signs of activity. It involves trapping those combinations in a continuous loop, feeding on themselves, so to speak. I've named it the Triune Preparation. Under no conditions must this be tested on human beings. The side effects are almost certainly to be severe, if not fatal, but it's a start in combining any bacterial outbreak, combating any bacterial outbreak from the sarcophagus, which the main team members are preparing to open right now. Sarcophagus? It's a sobering thought that if a bacterial outbreak is released from the sarcophagus, I may have to test this hideous concoction myself. From Ben Gunn, a note to any who follow. You might like this. Mary Shelley had a dream of a pale student of unhallowed arts constructing a creature made from human body parts. After waking up, she immediately started to write Frankenstein. I, too, have had a dream in black and white, and a Karakarak dream. In the dream, I saw vague figures from the deep past make fantastical alchemy with singing rocks and their own throbbing anatomies. A heart for a stone for a heart. PP. What the technology? What dread hand? What dread feet? Who knows? Who cares? Maybe mimicking their magic will work. Maybe not. When the time comes, I'll give you a head start. P.S. I am in hell. I wish to die. Okay. Another note to any who follow. Here's something I prepared earlier. Thermalizer and centrifuge up and running. Ladies and gentlemen, syringes at the ready. Here's the recipe for today. Pick up a trimorph sample and analyze thoroughly. Acquire blood samples from infected people. Now the milk. Before you can boil the milk, you must find the milk, and the milk is in a bad, bad place. Mix blood and milk and bring to the boil. Allow to cool, then serve. If you do very, very well, you'll have a nice, safe serum, but it may take some time to work. Adios, amigos. Well, we know what we need, I guess. Hello from the other...
March the 12th, 2017.
Oh.
I wish to put on record my strong objection to the projected opening of the sarcophagus. Repeat, request for total evacuation of Vita Base. Shall not report further unless request
Basically,
granted.
fuck you, let
End
me out.
report.
John Farr. Program stage. Analysis of tripartite blood sample complete. Microscope analysis of trimorph flesh. Spirilium blood sample analyzed. Coccus blood sample analyzed. Bacillus blood sample analyzed. Thermal processing of alien fluid sample. So I need to get a trimorph sample, blood from everyone which I've got, and then alien fluid sample. Oop. Oh.
I'm infected with Coccus, Khan with Bacillus, and Kenzo with Spirillum. Ben Gunn's blood shows a looped combination of all three, each negating the other. In the trimorph, the three bacterial strains have merged into a new structure. Self-regenerating, self-replicating, deathless.
So the issue is that all three of the types of infection are in each individual person, and they can't be combined. Okay. At least there is a little bit of logic to be found in this. Not a great deal, but a little bit. Now I need the trimorph flesh and alien fluid, which I'm guessing is the milk. So now we are right back to confused. It doesn't last long, this state of euphoric success. Laser scalpel, gloves, thread needle, spectrometer, remote control. I'm back to confused. I don't really know what else I'm going to do right now. Can't get the monster out of the airlock. The monster in the black room. But I suppose I could send Kenzo down to take a look. Can't get in that rainbow room. For some reason can't get into room 4. I remember reading something about charging and locking the key. But what does it mean? What does any of it mean? Apparently I missed a key. Carpet sounds very crunchy. Brave lady.
Looks like she went down fighting. Brave lady.
Examine rug. Yeah. Drawer key. How handy. Use desk with a drawer key. Passcode. Main hatch. What was that? Updated Kremlin main hatch passcode. 3471. Kremlin hatch. Apparently that gets me into the rainbow room. Who even fucking knows? Hello, Yuri. We meet again.
Control malfunction. Computer override required.
Oh, I see. I did that wrong. Right, this place is safe. That's okay. Kenzo doesn't need to go that far, so I can just go down the other way. It's all good. Get him back to mood. Yeah. Right, he's out of the way. Make sure he's properly out of the way. Switch back to him. I have forgotten which way is the way out. This way. Yeah. Okay. That was a waste of 3 shots. And yet somehow this was not. It was. You know what I mean? This way, mother. This way. I have adventures to have. Stretchings to do. Yawnings to gasp. Yes, sir. Your mummy wants you. Yes.
Voice password required.
Martin,
Computer
Judith.
access.
Computer accessed.
August the 8th, 2018. We're opening the sarcophagus today. Nobody's celebrating. Some of the guns are missing from the storerooms. I knew that shipment of weapons would cause trouble. In the washroom, a few minutes ago, I looked in the mirror and saw a figure standing behind me. The reflection at my back was the image of myself, Judith, standing behind Judith. She held out her arms and said, "Be with us." When I turned round, she was gone. The strange thing is, I took it all in my stride. It's a few minutes past midnight. We shifted the lid of the sarcophagus, and all the old evils of Mars stormed out of that stone tomb. Pandora's box is open, and there's no hope, or none that I
Again,
can see.
the use of the word clumping.
I watched people clumping together, three
kind of-
in one, threefold beings, abominations. They tore into the rest of us, utter carnage. Some of the crew went mad, firing wildly. The bullets didn't stop the creatures, but they did a lot of damage to human beings. I've always hated guns. An hour's gone by now, and I'm still sitting here in my quarters, staring at the door. The base has gone very quiet. Maybe those creatures
Yeah,
have
but you
become
hope.
dormant. It seems as though I'm the only one left alive. Of course, there's the knocking on the door, and the voice asking for admittance. That's not the voice voice of a living man. Time passes. The dead are still knocking on the door, calling my name. I won't listen to them. I keep hearing only one voice, seeing one face. Yours, Martin. If you ever hear this, and I have a feeling you will, I just want to say that it wasn't your fault he died. I should never have walked out on you. Martin, I miss you. And as for that blue planet you walk on that is so, so precious to me right now, help keep it safe, Martin. There's a threat coming to Earth from its own cold regions. A threat codenamed Thule. Something's just come in. The door's securely locked, but I'd forgotten about the duct panel. I always wondered whether I'd face death with courage. Now I'm about to find out. All that's left to say is goodbye. Judith Haraway.
Well.
Signing off.
Interesting. That was actually almost half well, I'd say that was decent acting actually for once. Like that almost felt like an episode of the Magnus Archive. Interestingly, which is pretty high praise in my opinion. It's a shame it's one of many things that are just one of a couple of things that are stuck in this steaming turd of a video game. But what else we got? Anything exciting in here? Recording? Yeah, we've heard those. Didn't respect it. Door controls for the Kremlin. Just like that, huh? That's what it took. Fair enough, I suppose. I'm not going to argue. Also, for the man who literally looks at a rag and goes, I like oily rags, he had nothing to say about his ex-wife's dying message. Just, this guy has said shit about everything, but apparently his ex-wife dying doesn't deserve any comments whatsoever. That's... the writing in this game is so slipshod. We can go in now, yes? Yes. Jesus, what the fuck? Excuse me. What is this? We're in a mausoleum now, are we? Kremlin Emergency Act. Oh, that was the code, yes. 3471. No, my pen. 3471. Nope, apparently not. Really? Did I get that wrong? 3471, yeah. Well, that's annoying. Well, there are two. No, I needed that camera angle. What the fuck? Who am I hitting? Is that all? I needed two? Okay. I thought there were more, but whatever. Oh, he's got some. Herbs. Simon Fellner.
Simon Fellner, Biolab operative. Daylog, August 8th, 2018, 9:43 p.m. Haraway's left me in charge of the Kremlin while most of the crew were down in the necropolis on the final phase of Operation Akarak. I'm sitting here in solitary splendor, talking to myself. I'm not complaining. Those subterranean chambers give me the spooks. That's bloody freezing. Just a moment. Updated emergency hatch code coming in 0756. 11:57 p.m. Haraway came in for the flare bolts a while ago. She only took a couple of them. She couldn't find the flare gun. She told me to stay put. I'm not arguing. The alarm's been going the last 10 minutes. Red alert quarantine condition. Bulkhead sealed. It's been screamed to turn my blood to red ice.
I'm not focused on this quick. I can't remember what the number was.
Louder. Unhuman. The sounds are getting closer. But the Kremlin door keep on charging mammoth. I'm safe in here.
God in heaven. They're coming through the
God in
walls.
heaven. They're coming through the walls.
I'm safe in here. It's okay. I think, oh God in heaven, they're coming through the walls. That's literally what I just heard. And that was a pretty good impression, too.
If you say so.
Trust me. Or watch my stream. Kremlin main hatch. 01 756. Why? Is that not the one? 3471. Right, that was a different one. Fuck you. Lenses. What the fuck do I need lenses? Emergency hatch. 0756. Flare bolts. You can have this. I don't want this anymore. I like how I'm still walking around with the stupid pop gun as well. Ah! The fuck? Where did you go? You've been stood here the whole time? You've been listening to your colleagues' dying messages and raiding your stores, and you've just been stood there staring at a wall. Nothing. What is this place? It's even supposed to be.
Do you want the work stuff from the shop?
Kremlin power switches.
Probably a good idea.
Dual person operation. It'll take two to make these switches tango.
Because I can do that because I told you.
Thank you.
The power's cut off.
Those buttons.
Yeah. Okay, so we have two buttons that we need two people for.
Kremlin power switches.
And of course,
Dual
two
person
people cannot be in
operation.
the same room together.
It'll take
so
two to
that's
make
that.
these switches.
But what's this? Yeah, I know. I figured. Are we right back to confused? Hang on. So they call this the Kremlin, and yet there's what looks to be pharaoh statues? Pretty sure that Russia didn't have any ancient Egyptian pharaohs. I'm not the best when it comes to history, but I'm pretty sure about that. What's this? Ah!
Personally,
Shut
I
the
prefer the
fuck.
wistful but
Pretentious,
charming
oil-loving.
evanescence of the post-impressionist.
Okay, who has the spectrometer? You has the spectrometer. Also, I'd like to point out that it still bothers me that we needed to get a pumice stone for a random dude for no reason. He just wanted a pumice stone. Like, they put that in there and they were like, huh, what can we do with this? Why would we possibly need a pumice stone? And because they couldn't come up with any ideas, they just said, fuck it. We'll make this insane guy say he wants one. Yes, I did successfully find something else to bitch about from this game. I'm good like that. Spectrometer. Here we go. Actually solving a puzzle again. Maybe this one's actually kind of a real puzzle. Who'd have thought? Use the painting with the spectrometer. What's it going to tell us? The hell is even that supposed to be? Daddy, chill. Right, so R is 703.8. Num. Blue B is 441.6. Num. Is this riveting? Tell me it's riveting. Babe, I need help. Are those two yellows different colors?
I think so. I think one is yellow and the other one's orange.
Good, so it's not me.
It's hard to tell because they're so fucking pixelated. But I think one of them is orange, the other one is yellow.
The thing is, like, that's why I'm confused. Like, how could pixelation affect color? I could just use colors.
I can just barely tell. There is difference, but I can't tell if that's just the way the game is or if it actually is a different color.
But this is the kind of shit that I've been dealing with the whole time. This is the level of quality this game provides.
But yeah, one looks to be yellow, one is orange, I think.
I'd like to point out as well, none of this makes any sense.
Doesn't make sense to me either.
Because, like, I'm looking at a painting, which is just a bunch of geometric colors. I'm using a little device. I think that's supposed to be an 8. And for some reason it's showing up as a little printout on what looks to be a concrete wall. Don't know why. So, living unit. Red, blue, red, green. One of the yellows and then blue. Don't know what that's supposed to mean, but the locker. Wavelength numerical value of yellow shade. So that would be, ooh, that would be one of those. Which one? I have no fucking clue, but we'll try them both. And an answer will be acquired. 5637. Nope. 6008. Light wavelength numerical value of yellow shade. Hopefully that's not actually the one that we're looking at. I'm looking for. Too fucking right. Right, there have been other things that have been locked, so we grey room and the red room. Well, the red room's got all sorts of shit going on that we aren't ready for. There was a computer somewhere, wasn't there? That was locked. But what? Where? Wasn't green 3, wasn't green 2, wasn't green 1. Was it the white room? I feel like it might have been the white room. Let's see, shall we? You come off handle. I hear the nail gun and the Diabolus, but also 140 Piccolo ammo. Like, that's not going anywhere anytime soon. Let's try something different for a change, shall we? I'm sure I'm gonna need it. Haha. Okay. Fair enough. I am the Terminator now. Not that he ever used a gun like that, but you know. You got anything going for you? Restricted? Nope. Okay, it wasn't that one. I feel like there was definitely... restricted computer somewhere. Looking it up. Huh. So you actually have to do that. I would not have figured that out. Wow, okay. Jesus. It's actually kind of annoying that I had to learn what that was, because there was no way in hell I would have figured that the fuck out. But ironically, it was to do with a joke I made. Let's see if we can figure this shit out, shall we? put the pop gun in here. Oh. Cool. Just one. So now, counterintuitive to everything we have been taught in this entire game up till now, I need to take her into that room. Well, either her or thing, doesn't matter which. You have to put two characters in the same room, which is something that you literally cannot do. You saw earlier I died because two characters happened to be in the same corridor, which is just stupid. It happened. Can't fight it. And yes, the pop gun does feature in this. There we go. We've now got Matlock and Karn in the same room, which the game apparently was unhappy with as well. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wow, okay, he's out of ammo. Not what I expected. Also, what? Oh, he's just outright out of ammo. See? That was a thing, apparently. I take it you all figured that out at home too, didn't you? If you did, you're either smarter than me, or you buy into this game's logic way more than I do. Have to leave some of that and that because he is not equipped. He's not loaded right now. Excuse me? What? Is the game broken? It has. Oh, fuck me. The game cannot handle having two of them in the same place. Huh. What the fuck has happened? Oh, he's just gone. What the fuck? Where the fuck is Karn?
A message has been waiting here for you, Khan, marked personal. It's been waiting a long while.
So she can't even access that.
I don't read other people. Yeah, he is just gone. He has ceased to exist. Well, I guess that's a place to stop. The game broke. The game outright broke. I am curious. Because I'm a curious cat. You can't keep my satisfaction down. I know this is probably going to be catastrophic, so I'm going to separate. I am so glad that all of this has been recorded because that was fucked up. Uh, 446, 459, 516, 426. So that, yeah, that one I can override. I don't know what's going to happen when I reload that. I suppose I should probably just have a little look, shouldn't I? Only for curiosity's sake. Yeah, that's just fucked. Okay, so I don't even know what to say to that. Wow. I'm gonna have to leave it there for now. I will see if I can redo that without it fucking up and figure out what the fuck's gone wrong there. Get myself back to a place where the next time it will be still playable. I will carry on playing this on Tuesday. I was kind of hoping to get it done today, but as you can see, that's not going to happen. So I guess this will be again on Tuesday. Tomorrow I do intend to try and do another stream, because I haven't done any Persona this week, so I'll try and get one done probably tomorrow evening, because I'm busy in the afternoon. Or maybe in the morning, I don't know. I'm decided. We'll find out. We'll see. It'll be one or the other, morning or the afternoon. But tomorrow I will get some Persona done. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. Do you have anything you would like to add? Okay, well, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this shit show. This game continues to shock and surprise me with just how poorly made it is. How shit it is. Like, that's something I would never have expected to actually happen. But it did.
And we all saw it. But other than that, have yourselves a wonderful weekend and a wonderful next week. I hope you don't find yourself stuck in some sort of weird existential broken nightmare. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.